Hello, I am Hafiz Marzukhi and this is GE Backpack. I have been given the rare opportunity to travel around Malaysia in search of local communities and learning about their wants and needs ahead of the 14th general election. For my first date, I travelled from Kuala Lumpur all the way to the northern tip of Peninsular Malaysia, which is Perlis. So right now I have just arrived here at the Bukit Ketri train station, which is, as you all know, it is sandwiched between the northernmost of KTM train stations here in Peninsular Malaysia, which is Padang Besar, and it's also at the back is Kanga. And you know, being here in Perlis, of course, several things springs up to mind. And to me, one of the most iconic things about Perlis is, of course, the exquisite little mangoes, which we all know and love as Harumanis. And of course, being here, I need to get to know more about Harumanis, its operations, what about its farms, as well as the plight of the farmers here. So I'm supposed to meet several of the farmers here, and without further ado, let's just get on with it, shall we? So I managed to locate one of the Harumanis farmers here in Perlis, and I'm heading over to his farm to have a look. So let the journey begins. Okay, so right now I'm in front of one of the Harumanis farm here in Hutan Lembah, which is also within the Arau region here in Perlis, and I'm about to meet the owner as well as his grandson who's involved in the operating of this farm, and we want to know like how is it like to operate a Harumanis farm, and let's go find out. Aizat Shazman or Aman is a 25-year-old third-generation farmer who is helping his family to run this Harumanis farm, which has been operating for the past 2 decades. Today, he, along with his grandfather, 79-year-old Ismail, agreed to meet me and share their experiences as a Harumanis farmer. Prior to operating the Harumanis farm, Ismail was a rubber tapper. However, upon discovering the Harumanis boom some time ago, he decided to venture into this thriving business. And the rest is history, as Ismail's whole family got into this business and Aman took a keen interest in continuing his family's agricultural business. In fact, I even got a lesson from Aman on how to identify the ripeness of these fruits.
So, bila balut dia berapa kerap akan diperiksa dia punya?
Macam kami dah catat. Jadi bila dah macam seminggu lagi nak berbuah, kita nak kutik tu, kami akan cek.
Oh.
Nak tahu dia perkembangan. Bila selalu dia tua nanti, bila dia tua kita boleh tengok juga dekat ni. Yang lebih ni dia akan jadi hitam tau. Dia akan jadi kayu. Tu tanda dia dah boleh kutik, dah matang lah.
Dah matang lah. So nanti kira bila musim depan potong, dia akan jadi macam ni lah.
Musim depan kita akan pangkas ni, habis semua ni. Kita buang dari sebab kita nak bagi dia tinggi balik. Nanti dia tumbuh dia akan rendah balik macam ni.
When asked what spurred him to be interested in agriculture, Aman said it is part of his family's legacy and that is ingrained in him. Therefore, he could not see anything else that he could do better than taking care of his family's prized Harumanis trees. However, he hoped that the agricultural know-how as well as funding platforms are prepared so that farmers, just like him and his family, can find ways to take their business to the next level.
Well, Aman actually told me to be careful of, snakes and stuff, so gotta watch my step. Well, as you can see right here, these wrappers are actually color-coded. This is red. Hold on, let me take a look. And this is actually green. So, Aman told me that this fruit, the wrappers around this fruit are color-coded to give away or give an indication to its actual age of the fruit, whether it is pretty much ready for consumption or not. And that is how they discern one fruit from the other.
The fragrance of this mango is certainly appetizing, and you would not believe the amount of work needed just to produce this little exquisite delight. Certainly the farmers of Harumanis must be given much focus in order to elevate this to a whole new level.
So just now we met Haman and his grandfather. Now we are on our way to meet another farmer, Harumanis, also within the vicinity of this area. Let's go meet him.
This next farmer has also been involved in Harumanis business for quite some time. Hafiz told me that he had ventured about 6 years ago as he recognized the potential in this exquisite fruit. Before talking further, Hafiz has invited me to visit his farm and chat there.
So Abang Hafiz has kindly offered me a ride to his farm, so let's go check it out. So here we are at Abang Harumanis farm, and as you can see, it's slightly different in terms of spacing, because according to him, apparently this will allow the fruits to grow bigger and better with this kind of spacing. And as you all know, different farmers have different ways, and different lands have different, I would say, different feel to it. So it has to be tailor-made according to the land.
Hafiz also shared with me some of the challenges, which include rising costs. Although the market for Harumanis is diverse, Hafiz said that he, along with other farmers, are feeling the pinch from the increasing operating charges.
Ya, nak banyak kos kita jimat, kos sebab apa? Kos jenis merumput satu olong di sini RM200. Kalau macam saya 3 olong RM600. Kalau ada benda tu, jadi kos dia jimat dalam RM500. Tolak kos minyak. Kalau semua benda ni ada, traktor lah, jenis traktor mesin pun ada. Kira pekerjaan daripada awal sampai akhir boleh jalan, seorang boleh jalan, tak perlu pekerja.
Other than that, he also gave me a small lesson in tending to the Harumanis.
Satu lagi, orang paling kalau benda ni, ini tangkai pengasuh. Kalau tangkai pengasuh ni warna pokok, buah tu tetap matang. Dia macam ni lah contoh dia.
So itu kita
pengasuh ni memang penting. Pengasuh memang penting. Menandakan benda tu dah cukup matang. Salah satu.
So you see, different farmers have different ways of identifying their fruits, whether it has reached safe or fit for consumption. So you can see Abang Hafiz here, he uses different techniques, and each farmer has different techniques, and this is what they call as the farmer's secret. So what's interesting here to note about the Harumanis trees and stuff is that it will only grow well under hot climate, which is, as you know, Perlis, there's not much rain throughout the year. It wouldn't yield the same amount of, or the same quality of fruit as of other states which sees frequent rain. Alright, I'm done with the Harumanis and meeting the farmers, and now I'm going to someplace else to meet someone who is involved in some sort of a pilot project for solar power generators, and they are actually earning income from this, and we want to know more about the mechanics and who are these people and the sorts of that. Hello. Ada ke? Ya, saya. Saya Hafiz. Saya nak tengok solar panel.
Ya.
Kat mana tu?
Kat mana? Kat depan lah.
Oh, sini. So dah berapa lama dah pasang solar panel ni? Sejak tahun berapa?
Tahun 2006 lah.
Oh, baru lagi lah. So, oh yang ni lah. Dia punya bangunan. Oh, ya.
So, Arif is a vegetable trader who was picked for the Suryaku project by the Northern Corridor Implementation Authority, or NCIA. A total of 20 individuals were picked for its pilot program. Its aim to improve the lives of these benefactors, as they are categorized as the B40 group. And B40 here refers to those who are in the lower income bracket.
So daripada sini berapa cik ada dapat sebulan? Sebab dengar kata ada bentuk pendapatan kan di sini.
Ada dapat 200 setengah macam tu, 250.
Setiap bulan dia
Dia ada tetap.
Okay, right now I'm under the solar panel. As you can see above me. Let me tilt this a bit up, a bit closer. The red thing is what we call the inverter. So what does it do is the energy that collects from this solar panel will be stored and inverted into power, which then the owner can use for its own consumption, for the house's consumption, or they can sell it off. So I've just met Encik Arif, who is one of the participants of the Suryaku program, which consists of 20 people in its pilot project. It's targeted towards B40, and I'm on my way actually to meet another one of its participants by the name of Kak Zaliha. Let's go meet her.
Kak Zaliha.
Ya,
Saya Hafiz. Ada solar panel tak kat sini? Nak tanya sikit boleh?
boleh.
Zaliha is a rubber tapper who lives with her husband and is one of the first few individuals along with Arif included in this Suryaku project. And according to NCIA, there are plans to expand this project to more people as well as other states so that more can benefit from this program.
The people that have been featured certainly give us a gauge of how much potential this state has. Of course, when we talk about Perlis, there are a number of ambitious projects being lined up for the state. Among others is, of course, the Big Valley. You can see right here, I'm here in Kanga, one of the 3 parliamentary seats in this state. Of course, what Perlis may lack in terms of size, they make up more for it in terms of potential. Till next time, see you again.